Jason. I am one of the deputy heads in the department. I'm in charge of education. You may have seen me if you have gone for the open house in February and in May, or the early engagement day in April. So the agenda for the next 25 minutes or so is as follows. I want to introduce to all of you my colleagues who are here today and explain why they are here, okay? And then after that, I will just say a few things which I think all of you should know. At least, I think this will be very useful information in the next few months, in your first semester in the NUS, okay? Useful information. And then, after that, we would, at the half an hour mark, we will take a pause, and then we will divide you into mini groups, and then you can have a little tour of the facilities, and then we also have some refreshments at the end, on the house, okay, on the house. So I hope you had a good time. So I think, let me introduce to you all who are here, okay, and can we switch off the lights, at least the first one? So the first person, which I think I would like to introduce to all of you, is Vera Liu, okay? So her photo is at the bottom right-hand corner. You could stand up. So Vera, let's see if they clap as enthusiastically when they introduce the professors. But anyway, so Vera is the incoming president of the Chemical Science Society. Okay, she just finished her first year. She's going to her second year. And being the incoming president of the society, so the CSS, or the Chemical Sciences Society, is really the student body for the department, the student body representation for the Department of Chemistry. Okay? So we expect her to organize a lot of different activities for all of you to have fun and to, of course, for bonding. I think this is very important. I also think that being a freshman, you really want to get to know many seniors in the department, in the family of chemistry. And I think what better way to do this than to go through Vera and her friends from the Chemical Science Society. Okay, so this is the first person to introduce. The second person whom I want to introduce to all of you is Professor Chin Wee Shong. Okay, she's in front over here. Please clap even louder, okay? Okay, so Prof. Chin is the deputy head in the department in charge of administration. She's also in charge of student life. That means to sort of lift up the quality of student life within the department. So a very important role. She's assisted by Linda. So over here, very important. Now, Prof. Chin is also one of the lecturers for CM1102. So this is the gateway module for chemistry. So I believe that probably all of you, or most of you here, will be taking this module. So this is Prof. Chin. We also have UNE Francis. He's also one of the lecturers for CM1102. Okay? So we have 2 out of 3 lecturers here for you. And then we have Dr. Giang, who is over here, right in front. So Dr. Giang is assistant, please clap. Dr. Giang is assistant head for education and outreach. So actually, you know, all the activities which you have experienced since faculty open house is really organized by him, okay? And Prof. Chin. Okay, good. Now, so there are 2 programs which I think many of you here could be interested, or probably will be interested in participating over the next 4 years of your exciting life here, okay? Number 1 is UROPS. So what is UROPS? This is the Undergraduate Research Opportunity Program in Science. So you spend 1, maybe 2 semesters in the lab of one of the professors to do a research project. I think you will learn a lot, and you could have a lot of fun. Trust me, I did it when I was a student over here years ago. And the coordinator of this program is Dr. Stephen Tui. Where is he? Over here. Okay. So you probably will get to know him. And we also are very aware that many of you would be interested to go for an exchange program, right? Maybe you want to go to South Korea or Seoul or to Europe or the States to do an exchange program. And now, one of the important aspects of an exchange program is that you don't just go over there, have fun, and then that's the end. What you want to do is to transfer credits. So you take some subjects over there in, say, Korea, and you want to transfer these credits back to the NUS. So it counts like as though you are doing those subjects in the NUS, okay? And to do so, Dr. Edith Chan over here, she'll assist you. So if you go for exchange, you're bound to get to know her, okay? So just to show. Now, finally, we have Miss Carrie Wong. So this is bottom left-hand side. Okay, so Carrie is our very important administrator. So if you need to, essentially regarding anything to do with the modules, registration, level 1, 2, 3, and so on 4, you have to go through her. Now, very important. Oh, no, I didn't forget you. Very important, for CM1102, you need to do tutorials, right? And when it comes to tutorial registration and all that, because the cohort is going to be pretty big, so it can be a little bit messy, okay? So we have the level 1000 coordinator, Dr. Zhang Shen, who is here, and he will help you, okay, with all the registration. Very important role, huh? Okay, so I've introduced to all of you the key players. Now I want to share with you just 3 things to remember, okay? The 3 things to remember. If all of you here, I presume that all of you here are interested to do a first or second major in chemistry, otherwise you won't be here, okay? And if you have the prerequisites, that means H2 chemistry, the suitable diploma, please sign up for CM1102. Okay, this is the first thing I can say. You can sign up for the module in semester 1, you can do it in semester 2. At least from what we are seeing now, most students will sign up for it in semester 1. Okay? I think module registration begins, next week or something like that? End of the month. Okay, good. Now, if you wish to do a chemistry major, but you do not have the prerequisite, you can still become a chemistry major, no problem. In this case, you need to do CM1417. So this is actually the bridging module. So once you take this bridging module, you clear it, you can continue to do CM1102, and then that's it, okay? So this is the first information. The second information which we want to share with all of you is, if you go to this website, so this is the chemistry homepage, and if you click on this student portal, essentially it gives you all the information you need regarding your studies here. I think pretty much everything, and the most updated one, because this website will be updated as and when there are new information. So if you want to know more about UROPS, SEP, you want to know what are the majors being offered, what are the minors being offered, second major, first major, whatever. Everything about chemistry will be there. I'm sure that planning timetables are a concern. We fully are aware of that. If you are a first major in chemistry and you want to do a second major in life sciences and wondering how to plan your timetable, how to fit 40 modules and become a first major in chem, second major in life sciences, we have over on this website what we call the study plan. So essentially, it gives you a sampling of how your workload will be like over the next 4 years. So you can use it to sort of plan your timetable. Okay? So this is the second thing, piece of information I want to share with all of you. The third piece of information is that if you have not done so, we would like you to scan on the QR code over here, okay? Don't worry, it's not what do you call that, like a scam thing, okay? It's actually the Chem NUS students team. So we don't want to flood your emails with emails every other day or every other hour and so on. So this MS Teams essentially is the platform by which information is transmitted. Okay? So these three things, which you remember, number one, sign up for the module. Number two, the student portal, where you can extract any information you need. And number three, this is where the latest information is transmitted. Okay? Now, the third thing which we will do now is, I think I'll invite all my colleagues, okay, to come on stage. And what we would like to do really is to be here for the next maybe 10, 15 minutes. And if any questions, please ask. This is the opportunity. And don't worry, I mean, I don't think we are on video or whatever, so you wouldn't appear on YouTube, okay? It's just really between the four walls, essentially. You can ask anything you want. Colleagues, please. So you can ask anything, okay, about exchange programs, about signing up for modules, whatever, okay? Yeah. 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 Oh, Linda and all that. Okay. I think we press the bottom. Now, any remarks you want to say? You can kick off.
Maybe I say one thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I was introduced just now. So I'm Prof. Chin. I will teach you in 1102. And I'm also the deputy head in charge of student life. So what the student life means, we kind of try to look at students' professional development. Okay? And we would like to see that all our students, when they are with us doing chemistry major, can build, develop their best to the best potential. So, but we also understand that students, of course, has all the different aspirations. Okay, some might want to be already signed up to teach. Some already have their mind to set up a company. Some may be a bit wondering, how should I prepare myself for industry profession, something like that. So I think on that purpose, I would also want to introduce one more person. Another society within chemistry's department is American Chemical Society, so we call it SCS, student chapter. So American Chemical Society is the largest chemical society for professional chemists in the world. They have the largest membership. And they have a student chapter with us. So the president is here today with us also, Alpha. She will be also one of those who lead you in the tour group. So what I told them to do is to really look at how we can cater more to, opportunity to help you to develop your professional side of things, which I want to be a chemist. So I'm interested in research, or I'm interested in academic sort of job, or I'm interested in chemical industry sort of job. So I think that is their focus. They will try to organize. In fact, I think they are going to have an event next week, July 31st. They're going to have their first journal club and things like that. So it's a slightly different tune from the Chemical Sciences Society, who will look after your welfare and fun and all those stuff. I think we tell them to look at the professions also. So do bear in mind that there are opportunities there. Don't miss it out, because we will try to inform you via the MS Teams. Okay? Thank you.
Oh, no. Okay, I hear this. Okay. Any questions? Look, feel free to ask. I'm sure you must be thinking to yourself. You can ask anything, even which is the best canteen stall, at least according to us. But anyway, please, we are here. I invited all my colleagues to be here for this purpose. Maybe I'll ask a question then. Ask a question then. The lady there in black. Yeah. Why do you choose to do chemistry? I want to put you on the spot. That's good, okay. Great question. So your question is, what is the difference between chemistry as the first major? We have a minor in organic chemistry, and we have a minor also in chemistry. We have a first major in chemistry. We also have a second major in chemistry. Well, I think that, of course, between the first major, second major, and the minor, we are looking here at the number of courses, number of modules. So first major is 10. No, sorry, first major is 15, second major is 10, and the minor is 5. Okay? I think if you look at the minor in analytical chemistry, essentially all the modules that you do within this minor is just geared towards analytical chemistry itself. So I think the first year, second year, third year, level 1, level 2, level 3 modules which you do are just analytical chemistry. So what this will do is it would give you I think, good grounding in all the various analytical chemistry techniques, methods. So what is analytical chemistry, right? Essentially, when you talk about analytical chemistry, you're talking about the chemistry of measurements. You're learning how to measure things. So for example, let's say you have a person who has been caught with, some drugs in them, taking drugs. So the question is, how much drug is there in his blood or urine? And the analytical chemist measures these. Of course, and it has to be done very, very well, because if you don't measure it well, this person will get in trouble with the law, right? Because it depends on how much you measure. So I think analytical chemistry is definitely one of the strengths in the department. And we try to, in fact, many students from the department, after they finish, even after a first major, they actually end up working as analytical chemists. Okay? So this is analytical chemist minor. Now, the chemistry minor is essentially you get a sort of like a broad foundation in chemistry, in general chemistry, I would say. So it's more general. Yeah. So the question is analytical chem more technical? I think it is more, well, I think that all the modules are technical. We don't offer you fluffy stuff. But I would like to say that our analytical chemistry is more specialized in a way. That means you are just doing all the analytical chemistry modules. I'm going to make an assumption that if you do a minor in analytical chem, you probably have in mind, maybe you want to be a life science major, but you feel that doing analytical chem can help you in your career, right? Because I think that the Department of Chemistry offers this minor for a very good purpose, that we want to train all of you to learn how to do good measurements. And I think this minor allows this. Yeah. Good, thanks. Any other questions? Well, we have more people. Any other questions? It seems that when I point to somebody, they will have something to ask. Maybe the gentleman, you have anything?
Yes,
okay, please.
Something on Europe. So I'm planning to declare farm science as my first major. But I was just wondering if, does Europe also in farm science, is it? Or am I able to pursue Europe under chemistry department?
But the answer is yes. Yeah.
It's quite a popular combination also. Chemistry major, pharm sci minor.
Oh, good. Okay, we are rolling now. Now, any other questions? So, to our friends who just come in a couple of minutes ago, maybe you are in for the next talk. Okay, but anyway, we are from the Department of Chemistry, and if you have anything for us, please feel free to ask as well. Okay. And who knows, he might do a chem major. Or minor. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yes, no? Do you want to know more about exchange programs? Like where you can go to, the procedure? Do you want to know more about CM1102? Any questions? Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
This is the gateway module. So we see very important for us to give you some very fundamental foundation for chemistry. So we'll touch on atomic structure, molecular structure, and bonding. These are very basic, important. At the same time, because it's a gateway module, we would like you to really realize that chemistry is everywhere. So that's why the title is Chemistry, the Central Science. So we break it into a few teams, 7 teams actually, and we'll talk about from environment, from your life, molecules inside your body, all the way to the gadget that you're using as a semiconductor materials and all those stuff. So the chemistry in all these places that we will want to kind of showcase to you and tells you that at the end you come back to chemistry because that is where everything is built up from, atoms and molecules and their interactions. Have I answered your questions? Yes. So the gateway module forms the prerequisite for all your level 2 chemistry module. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hi, sorry, I'm not being extra, but because I'm coming into year 4 of chemistry already, so I just want to share a bit of my experience, like especially how I started from the COVID SEM all the way until now everything back to physical. So chemistry, I belong to the non-CHS batch, so some things, a lot of things I didn't take, like the 1102 everything, but then once you reach like level 2 or level 3, and now level 4, things will be similar, like all the courses will be elective. So what I want to say is, chemistry can be a bit daunting. Like, I struggled especially bad, right, in organic and physical chemistry back in year 1 and 2. Like, I keep failing my tests and things like that. And it just doesn't feel good to me. And then there's more than half of the lecturers up there also taught me before. And what I want to say that the chemistry department they are all very supportive. Then Dr. Chi talked to me a lot of times before, back in my year 3 semester 1, when I'm struggling with other things. So, look for them, talk to them, they are really nice to talk to. And, chemistry as a subject is daunting, but the people in the department is not daunting. They are really, really friendly, and, then my last academic year here already, I just want to really just, thank them a lot for, their help and, everything. So, chemistry as a subject can be really scary. They always say it's the hardest science, but then because I'm not in any position, because I never take other sciences before. But just 加油 for the next 4 years and for the next 3 years. Thank you.
Thanks, Zhi-En. Yeah, this is very complimentary. Yeah, very good. Okay, I think it's about 1:30. I think better wrap it up, right? 5 minutes late. Oh, okay. Yeah, but thanks, Jen. Fantastic. No, it's true. I don't think that chemistry is a Mickey Mouse subject, okay? In fact, if it's Mickey Mouse subject, that is really not worth doing. Obviously, it is difficult. There's no doubt about it. But, it's just like any other things in life. If you want to gain muscles, you need to carry the weights, go through the obstacles, and become stronger. And this is what we hope all of you will go through in the next couple of years, okay? But we are here to support. I think we can sort of end here. So what we'd like to do is, for those of you who are keen to come for the tour of the labs and the facilities in the department, and also to have a bit of makan after that, I think you could sort of group yourselves outside in small groups. And then after that, our fantastic friends over here, Vera and her friends, will bring you around. Okay, I'll come with some of you as well. Yeah, thank you very much.
Do join us back 4 o'clock at the chemistry department because we have prepared enough refreshment for you all, plus ice cream. Okay, please do join us.
Hey, thank you, Prof. Yeo and all the chemistry staff members. This concludes the chemistry talk. Thank you for attending today. We look forward to seeing you around science. The life science talk will start shortly. Thank you very much.